There's plenty to cheer about tonight. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Dallas, Kyrie Irving is out there with Dončić. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Holiday in at the 3. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Paul. Durant down low. Guarded by Powell. And no good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Dončić against Durant. Up top, Dončić. Poked away. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Dončić. The shot's good from Paul.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Irving against Paul. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Paul with the defensive effort.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Dončić kicks to Holiday. The dish to Powell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball against Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And the final score really didn't reflect just how well they played in that game.
Now, here's Dončić. Some solid defense from Ayton. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. Still without a basket in the game. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Dončić. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Durant. The wide open look here for Craig. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Irving kicks to Dončić. Pass to Holiday. Here's Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Here's KD. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Now the mid-range is his comfort spot, the sweet spot for KD doing work.
Craig against Dončić. Passes it to Irving. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
The pass to KD. Back to Paul. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Back to Dončić. From past the arc, traps in the tray.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Paul outside. Durant feeling it out a bit. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Dončić will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. 4th, the Suns.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Paul passes to Craig. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Dončić for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
And so Powell nails both of them. The Suns leading. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Over Irving. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 6 points.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Dončić kicks to Holiday. Pass to Bullock. Dončić outside. Pass to Irving. Lets it fly. And the jumper is good.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
Paul outside. Back to KD. Craig with it. 8 points his last outing. For 3, Booker. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside Irving. Back to Dončić. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Dončić loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Paul outside. Passes it to Durant. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches a 3. And KD the bucket on the assist by Paul. He's got 5.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Dončić against Craig. Outside Irving. No good on the 3.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Mavericks trailed by 7. Dallas calls timeout. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Wood, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Green in for Justin Holiday. And then for Phoenix, Landale's checked in. And Warren subbed in for Torrey Craig. Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
And Phoenix has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Lee against Green. No good from Lee. And so it's Dončić with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 5. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for Devin Booker.
Suns substitution. Terrence Ross.
Suns leading by 5. Al Paul. 6 points for him. Drains it from 9 feet away. Paul's got 8.
Chris Paul is undoubtedly a Hall of Famer. This guy has been one of the top point guards of his generation and still going strong.
Now here's Green. Kleber, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Ross. Kleber with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Green. Dallas, no good that time either.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Lee against Green. The inside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Second personal foul.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Hardaway's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Lee no good on the free throw. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Indiana. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, two things there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr., the power, the concentration, refuses to be stopped when he wants to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Green taking his time here. The shot by Kleber, wide open. He can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Lee. He dishes it to Paul.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And that one misses.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trailed by 9. Dončić passes to Green. Here's Wood. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. No good from Lee.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Hardaway, no good. Phoenix leading by 9. On the wing, Booker. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Dončić. 6 points for him. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Dončić. 9 feet out, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Green. Paul against Dončić. And there's the pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kleber. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Dončić. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. They host the 76ers after this game. Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Holiday in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Bullock nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Paul kicks to Craig. Pass to Ross. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Feeds it to Ayton. Good. And the Suns lead by 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Holiday. That 3 off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball against Irving. Holiday inside the line. Craig pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 15. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
At the line for the
And
Suns.
look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
At the line for one.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Free throw drops for KD.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Clock at 4. Here's Ross. Bullock with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 16. On the wing, Irving. Back to Holiday. Wood passes to Ntilikina. Off target from three-point range. Suns leading by 16. Now the pass to Ross. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Dishes it to Durant. Taken away by Holiday. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Holiday is running. Here's Ntilikina. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. The Mavericks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The first free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Good on both.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Drops it in from 11 feet. Ayton's got his second basket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Back to Irving. Ntilikina looking it over. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Paul. No good from Irving. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against Charlotte. For three, Durant. Another three for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Wood. He's covered by Ayton. It's tipped. Back to Wood. Over Ayton. Here's Bullock. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Paul kicks to Craig. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Craig's got 6 points.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Dallas calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
A chance to see stats for Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 11 assists and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Wood finds Holiday. Here's Ntilikina over Ross. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The shot by KD. No good. Mavericks trailed by 20. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the three-point game.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Suns on defense. They led the game at one point by 20. Passes to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. all part of growth.
To the middle, here's Bullock. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns leading by 14. The pass to Paul. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Paul's got 11 points.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Irving passes to Wood. Now the feed to Holiday. Here's Irving. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's KD. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside Irving. Neely Keenan kicks to Holiday. Here's Wood. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
He misses the free throw. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 17. Pass to Landale. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Second, the Mavericks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Reggie Bullock. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Ntilikina. And Dončić is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Good on the second free throw. And here is Dončić. He has 6. He kicks it to Holiday. Pass to Hardaway. Pulls up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Hardaway has got 5.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Booker outside. Hardaway against Durant. Out left to the wing. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Warren's checked in.
T.J. Warren.
Here's Landale. Guarded by Powell. And it's Payne in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Hardaway. He can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Dončić. He's got 6. Softly drops in the floater. 8 points for him.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
Back to Payne. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
A moment to check out Luka Dončić here, coming off a terrific season. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league, never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. On the wing, Hardaway. Stolen by Warren. Pass to Landale. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Now, here's a look at the last few months of assist numbers for Luka Dončić.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
Here's Payne. The pass to Landale. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trailed by 17. Here's Hardaway. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Booker the pass to Landale. The 3 from Warren. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Holiday kicks to Dončić. Fires for 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Suns leading by 15. Here's Warren. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside Holiday. Back to Dončić. Makes it off the glass. Dončić has got 10 points in the game.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Green, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Damian Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Payne. Booker in the corner. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And the first one drops.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
And he makes both free throws. 1:29 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Back to Dončić. Kleba against Warren. Hardaway for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Payne. Back to Booker. Pass to Landale. Goes back up. And Warren with the lay-in. Warren's got 6.
Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
Now, here's Dončić. Payne covering. Powell with it. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dončić. Wide open look. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Landale pass to Booker. Shoots over Powell. A nice shot by Booker. 14 points for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The 3 for Dončić. That shot off. And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Torrey Craig. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 4th, DeAndre Ayton.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And he makes the first. And so Powell nails both of them. Suns leading by 12. Paul kicks to Booker. Passes to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Dončić with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The dish now to Powell. Great D that time from Durant. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks trailed by 12. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
No good on the free throw.
When Kyrie Irving is engaged, guys, this guy is almost unstoppable. The handle, the finishing ability, the absolute fearlessness when the game hangs in the balance.
And he sinks the second. Phoenix leading by 11. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Over Holiday. Another shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Back to Dončić. It's Powell on the wing. Now Holiday, 5 points in the game, 6 to shoot. Now here's Bullock, not a lot of room. Here's Dončić, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 14.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Dončić to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. "11 feet away. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Back to Dončić. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Lobbed up there for Durant.
Well, you can see that the team relies on Kevin Durant to be consistently productive, and he is delivering.
Dončić dishes to Bullock. Inside, here's Dončić. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Phoenix calls timeout.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in field goal percentage, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Chalk up 2 there. KD's got 19 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Powell finds Holiday. Outside Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Paul. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Back to Dončić. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Irving looking over the floor. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three for Dončić. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Dončić has got 10 points here in the second half.
And what blows me away about Dončić, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
He had a nice open look right there. Irving's got 12.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Paul. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 17.
How smooth is that? Boy, the pull-up jump shot by Chris Paul. What a look by him. My goodness.
Down low. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Powell.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the Suns call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Dončić passes to Holiday. Outside Irving. Back to Holiday. Lets the three fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Paul outside. Back to Booker. A high post shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got 16 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Outside Irving. Now here's Dončić. 22 points for him. And Holiday kicks to Dončić. The tray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Booker outside. Paul outside. And the pass to Craig. And here is Ayton. And it's Irving with the rebound. To the paint. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
You can see what an active, lurking defensive presence DeAndre Ayton is. Nice play for his teammate there.
Dončić kicks to Irving. Over Paul. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. The Suns have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Pass to KD. Dončić against Craig. Durant dishes to Ayton. And that one drops. He's got 8.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Holiday against Booker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Suns 5th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
with the teardrop. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And the Mavericks call time here. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Woods checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Justin Holiday. And for the Suns, Warren's checked in for Torrey Craig. Lee comes in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. That shot no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Lee gets the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Outside Hardaway. Back to Dončić. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Warren. Irving with a clean look. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Hits it from 3-point range. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
It's the height, it's the quick release, it's the soft touch. Kevin Durant is elite offensively.
Kleber finds Irving. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Payne up top. Guarded by Dončić. Ayton trying to break free. Payne can't hit. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Ayton against Irving. Dončić outside. Misses the 3. The Suns on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Lee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He's off on the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Baisley's checked in. And the second free throw, good. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Hardaway passes to Wood. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns leading by 12. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And they're on the break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy, a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
Payne passes to Lee. Now, here's Warren. Pass to Payne. Over Irving. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Payne's got 5.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
And here is Irving. They get it again. Kleber. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. At the guard positions, it's Dončić and Hardaway Jr. Maxi Kleber is out there with Powell, and it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. Warren against Holiday. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Suns lead by 12.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
Hardaway kicks to Dončić. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Dončić has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. Paul surveying the floor. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Dončić outside. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Dončić right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Outside Warren. Here's Ross. Yes, that goes in. And so Dončić will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Inside. And the dunk by Dončić.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Warren finds Paul. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Dončić passes to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Back to Paul. Outside Warren. Hardaway against Ross. And the layup's good off the glass. Ross has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, what an excellent finish by Terrence Ross. The defense giving him a very hard time, but he was determined.
Back to Dončić. Hardaway against Ross. Dončić outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Warren, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, this is T.J. Warren's role, right? We know he's a professional scorer. He's aggressive shooting that jump shot.
Dončić kicks to Hardaway. Passes it to Kleber. Dallas moving it around. Here's Dončić. Out to Hardaway. There's the pass to Dončić. Goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
This is a smart kid who works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
Dwight Powell at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Powell. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Timeout called, the Suns.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Holiday against Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 24 points.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Holiday kicks to Dončić. Pass to Kleber. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Craig against Dončić. Craig passes to Paul. Sinks the triple. Paul's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Holiday, the pass to Kleber. Here's Powell. Pass to Kleber, to the middle. Here's Hardaway. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
KD against Holiday. Paul left side. That's tipped. Holiday with it. Durant with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dwight Powell. And Irving subbed in for Hardaway. And then for Phoenix, Landale's checked in. And it's Devin Booker in for Paul. And both free throws good for Ross. Mavericks trailed by 9. Dončić kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Bullock. Dallas moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection. Holiday against Booker. The pass to Craig.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Dončić has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Dončić passes to Holiday. He dishes it to Bullock, kicks it to Irving. 13 feet away, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got 13 points in the second half. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Two points. That one goes. KD's got 26 points.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Dončić feeling it out. From outside the arc, Ross grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 9. Right side, Kevin Durant. Here's Craig. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Pass to Kleba. Fades and shoots. Phoenix grabs the miss. Landale's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Third team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Terrence Ross at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. And both free throws good for Ross. And so Dončić will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Passes it to Irving. Now Kleba. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ross. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ross has got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
A different look for Dallas. Christian Woods checked in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Green in for Justin Holiday. Paul's checked in for the Suns. Free throw good. Bullock. Here's Paul. He kicks it to Durant. Paul outside. Back to Durant. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Mavericks trailed by 15. Outside Irving. The pass to Green. Back to Irving. The shot. And he gets the jumper to drop. 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
Timeout called the Suns.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Paul, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, we think of Chris Paul as the master of setting up teammates, but when he starts to cook, look out.
Dončić kicks to Green. Dishes it to Bullock, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Suns leading by 15. Now Paul. With some arc, Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. To the inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Booker looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Dončić against Craig. Dončić outside. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by KD.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for KD.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Outside Durant. Pass to Craig. Booker against Green. This one for 3. Durant, no good. And so Dončić will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 15. Outside, Green. Pass to Bullock. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Paul. And And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.